Welcome back to DXB today, where we're all talking about finding your fitness tribe. Now, we can't spend over half an hour talking about fitness without actually getting to it ourselves. So I'm very excited because Jason and I are fixing to start our very own workout on the show. Jason, what type of thing are we going to be doing?
So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a quick little 4-exercise flow. You can do this anywhere. You need no equipment. We can then repeat that as many minutes as you have available to you.
All right, well, luckily it's a short show, so
Good thing for
I won't
you.
suffer too much. So is it going to be more of a cardio, more of a mobility, more of a strength training?
So this would classify as like body weight strength training. So it can be as difficult as you make it. There's different variations, which I'll show you shortly, and you can pick depending on your experience level, but the most important thing is intensity.
Now, when we were on the couch, you mentioned about like short 20-minute workouts. They're great to do, maybe not the main thing you should be doing. So this workout that we're going to do, where would that help? When we're traveling, when we're in the office? Can you do them in the office?
I mean, if your boss allows you, that would be pretty good, but I would say yes, exactly. When you're traveling, this would be the perfect option to throw in, get a workout done, sweat, feel good, and then hopefully it'll encourage you to make a better choice with your meal that night.
Excellent. Should I have stretched, or is that going to be part of what we're doing?
Generally, I would always recommend a warm-up of some kind, but I'm going to throw you straight in the deep end.
You're going to throw them straight into it. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Ash, Louis, back to you. I'm just gonna do a quick stretch, okay?
Good luck with that one, Faris. Now, if you missed anything on tonight's episode or any of the previous episodes, you could always check us out on YouTube. Look for Dubai One TV, and it's the same on Instagram. Follow the link below.
Plus, don't forget the hashtag, that's DXB today. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for today. Tomorrow, we will be talking mental strength and resilience, which is exactly what Faris needs right now. Jason and Faris, please go ahead, entertain us.
Thank you, guys. Okay, Jason, I'm ready. I'm as warmed up as I'm going to be. So what are we doing?
All right, let's launch in. So our first exercise is an upper body movement. So we're going to go down to all fours. We're going to move into a push-up. So that's option one. If you want to make it harder, we're going to do a dive bomb push-up. So hips come down, and we're going to get the nose nice and close to the floor. Okay, you're going to give me 5 of those. So I'm going to let you work today. Good. And again, hips right back, nice and slow. Let's do one more.
How is this different to a regular one?
So obviously, there's a lot more tension here on the shoulders. So it's going to be a lot more challenging. So we're going to complete 5.
Definitely feel it.
Which has happened. It is a bit of a hazard, obviously, to the body. We're going to go next into a squat. So it's going to be 10 reps. Option 1, the easier option, is just a regular body weight squat. So that's a perfect demonstration. Option 2 is a squat jump. Now, I wouldn't do this if you have any sort of knee issues at all, but that's going to definitely get your heart rate up. So we're going to try and jump. So let's have a look.
I'm going to try and do the jump without dropping my microphone pack.
Perfect. 2. Now this is 10 reps. Nice and easy to remember. We're going to keep moving. Perfect technique. 1. Perfect. So that's our second exercise. You ready for the third?
I'm ready for the third.
All right, I'll be the judge of that. So our third exercise is core-based. We're going to hop down onto the floor, and we're going to simply touch the floor behind our head, and then up and touch the toes. Okay, so we need to make sure we hit both of those points. I'm going to jump out of the way so I can keep an eye on this.
So, say again.
We're going to bring the hands all the way up to the toes. Good, perfect. Get a touch, and then lay all the way back. So this is just your standard sit-up. If this is challenging for you and you're not quite there yet, I'm just going to show you the easier version. So Faris, lie back for me.
All right.
And
I always like an easier version.
You're going to have the hands on the top of the knees, and we're going to slide the wrist to the knee. So lie back, and then back to the knee. That's it. So that would be your easier version. If you're feeling good, I want to see 5 more harder versions. Okay, so let's go.
Harder
behind
versions?
the head. Yep, and touch the toes. So 5, good. Keep moving. 4. So we're focusing on the core here. 3 and 2.
Is this considered easier or harder than a regular crunch?
I mean, it depends on the intensity and the amount of reps, but I think it's relative to the workout. So that's our third exercise. Our third is obviously our push-up. Now the fourth exercise is a signature exercise for me, signature at the 365, and it's easily the hardest.
All right.
I'm gonna show you now, okay? It's called a side kick. So we're on all fours. My hands are directly underneath my shoulders, and I'm gonna slide one leg between my hand and my hip. From that position, I'm gonna go back to the middle and then slide the other way.
Okay.
Now the idea is that eventually this gets nice and
Wow.
fast. Now that looks easy. I know, you're probably thinking.
I don't think it does look easy, Jason.
But once you start moving, and we're gonna do 20 times, it's gonna get your lungs.
We're going to try.
We're gonna try. You ready?